Welcome to George Mason University Libraries. I'm Joanne Henson, Business and Economics Librarian, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to introduce you to some of the wonderful resources and services that are available to you at no cost as Mason students. Let's start with the info guide. This is where I think you'll launch most of your research, and the link is infoguides.gmu.edu/business. I'd like to start out with what I hope you'll find to be a valuable resource, and that is me. This is how to get in touch with me. On this page, if you'll just scroll down, there's a button for my email and another for schedule an appointment. Please start with the scheduler here. If you don't see an appointment that works for you, then of course send me an email and I'll do what I can to set up a meeting with you. I do have times outside of my scheduler. So this is the info guide. We'll get back to it in just a moment, but now I'd like to move over and show you the library homepage so we can get there from this page here, University Libraries, and I want to come to this page so that I can show you some of the services that are available to you as students. The library homepage, again, library.gmu.edu. Sometimes the interface of the library homepage will change, but the services will remain the same. So use the libraries. We have a couple of things that I'd like to show you, and primarily interlibrary loan is a service available to all Mason affiliates that allows you to request items that we don't have. If we don't have something in our libraries, we'll make every effort to get it for you. If it's an article, it will arrive in your email. If it's a book, we'll send you an email and let you know when it has arrived. So take advantage of this if you need things for your research that we don't have. The other thing that I want to show you is One Button Studio. So again, use the libraries, technology, and you'll see a lot of information about technology available. But just moving right on down, if you look through all of this, you'll see that we have One Button Studio. This is a wonderful service that we provide in our libraries, and basically the way it works is you bring a flash drive and use our facility, which is has light and sound, and you can record a presentation and take it with you on your flash drive, of course, and do anything that you'd like to do with this. So great opportunity to practice or to work with a group and go through whatever presentation you're working on. So now back to the library homepage, and from here I'd like to show you our databases. So if you click on search and scroll down, you'll see articles and databases. When you click on this, the articles and databases are arranged by subject. So if you're not sure where you'd like to start with your research, this is where I recommend that you start. If you're looking for a specific database that you're familiar with, you can go to it alphabetically on the A to Z list. So obviously, we hope that you'll look through all of these. They're really wonderful resources for you for your classes, or maybe even just for your own personal interest. You're welcome to use these databases for whatever your needs are. We'll go ahead and take a look at Business and Finance, which is here. And most of the database lists are going to be arranged the same way. There are core resources on the top. When you scroll down, you'll see the rest of the databases that are recommended for business and finance in this case. Read the descriptions. This is going to give you a lot of information about what these many, many databases can do for you, and they do all sorts of wonderful things. So the only way that you'll really get familiar with them is to read the descriptions and get an idea of what they do. So back up to the top, we have 3 databases listed on top that are highly recommended for looking for articles. And in business, of course, we use academic scholarly journals, but you may also be interested in trade publications and news. And these 3 databases do provide all of those things, along with quite a few other types of resources. So give it a try. If you're looking for articles for your classes, these are really great resources for you. So now I'd like to take you back to my info guide, and I'll show you another way to get to it. So again, from the library homepage, under search, you will see subject guides. And when you click on subject guides, again, there's a large list of guides that are here available to you. These are arranged in a way similar to the database lists. You'll see some different areas that are more helpful than subject related. So again, lots of ways to help you with your work. I encourage you to explore these. The Mason librarians have created these guides, and they're here to help you with your research. So again, we'll go ahead and look at business, economics, and management. And the one that we were looking at earlier, my main info guide, is this one. It's just business. And when you get into this, again, infoguides.gmu.edu/business. And I've arranged this guide to give you some help topics and also to give you some specific resources for different types of research. So in business, we focus a lot of times on company, industry, market and market share, and international business. So these tabs are arranged with databases that I recommend for the different types of research that you're doing. So under the company one, you'll see that we have a tab for public company research, private company, and other specific. Take a look. We really have some very interesting tools here for you. But now I'd like to look at public companies, and the databases that are recommended come up in the order that I typically suggest that you try these. Again, these are public company databases, but most of them now include information on private companies. So go ahead if you have a private company and give these databases a try. You'll be surprised at the amount of information that's now available. So Mergent Online is a really great database to try. You will have to log in to your Mason account. And once you're into the database, this is where you can put in a company and you'll get an idea of just exactly how much wonderful information is here. I'll just show you one example, but obviously this is an easy one to explore. There's information on executives in this database. If you're curious about people, and there's Rex Tillerson, who I believe is parting company with this company, but he is still listed there as the chairman. So lots of information on executives. You can find out where they went to school, how much money they are making currently or have made in the past, what kind of stock awards they're getting. So again, a really great resource for you. Financial information on companies can go back as far as 15 years, so very, very in-depth information. And back to our company list, our company database list, you'll see quite a few other ones here. These are all really wonderful resources. They all really do slightly different things, but if you're researching a company, you have many, many places to choose from for your research information. Private companies, sometimes you'll see the same databases on both lists, but again, you want to give these a try and you'll find what you're looking for here. So let's move to industry and market research. Again, I have some information about how to use industry codes, industry data and statistics, but these are the databases. IBIS World is the one that's first. I do recommend that you start with this one. It has very, very in-depth information on all the industries in the North American Industry Code System, and sometimes on a very, very high level. So again, if you don't find what you're looking for in IBIS, try some others. They're all really, really great. Just a couple that I would probably recommend are Statista and Mintel Oxygen. Both of these databases really have a variety of information. This one says business to consumer categories, consumer attitudes. There are a lot of demographic information. Statista is more industry focused, but really these are very fascinating resources to look at. If you're taking marketing in any way, I would highly recommend that you take a look at these. And then down on the bottom, there are more databases that are recommended for market research. So finally, as far as the info guide and the tabs, I want to move over and show you value added. And I put this together because I know that our students are not always familiar with the types of resources that are available. So go into value added and take a look at some of the tools that are here. Just a couple things that I'd like to focus on. You see I have One Button Studio here as well, so you can go to that from here. But learn something new. I just put together a few things that I hope you'll find interesting. We have Rosetta Stone, which you've probably heard of. It's a great language learning tool. Mason students and all affiliates can use this at no cost and create an account, and you can use it on all of your devices. It remembers where you left off, and you can become quite proficient in a second language with this tool. Lynda.com, lynda.gmu.edu has 2,500 or more tutorials on almost any topic that you can possibly imagine. So check this out if you'd like to learn something new or improve a skill. This is really a very, very valuable tool that we have as Mason affiliates. So I hope you'll take advantage of it. And then we have videos, including academic videos online, all types of movies. There are other videos in the tab that I have under entertainment, so check those out. And then we have some videos for business, so if you would like to learn specific areas of business research, fantastic video collection for that. And here we have major news sources. I've pulled just a very few things, including The Economist and Financial Times, available to you again through our library. And we have the Factiva news pages, and this is a subscription that we have in our library that basically allows you to read the news. So if you don't want to search a big database, this will let you just go in and read today's news. Wall Street Journal published daily during the week only, Saturday but not Sunday. Then New York Times and our Washington Post is here as well. So here's Sunday's Post rather. And some other papers here on the list as well, including Barron's and Forbes, great business press publications. So all of these have 2 weeks worth of news and all of the sections that are available. So really fantastic resource that you can go in and read every day and inform yourselves of everything that is going on in your world. So I hope that you'll take advantage of some of these really nice resources that we have to support your classwork or just to help you to learn something new. I wish you all the best with your studies, and if I can help in any way, please get in touch. Again, my email, jhenson3@gmu.edu. I'm always happy to work with you and hope to see you in the classroom.